Hi, so what I'm talking about today is what I think is one of the best ever inventions for the guitarist, and it's this. You might have seen this if you've looked very closely in my videos. This is usually going to be sitting there, so sometimes you'll see it depending on the angle of the video, but what it is a guitar rest made by D'Addario. This particular one is Planet Waves, but Planet Waves used to be D'Addario's, or the name for D'Addario's Accessories. It was like another name, but it was another brand name, but it was really D'Addario. And anyway, so now these say D'Addario, or they have the D'Addario symbol on them, whereas this is the Planet Waves one. But they're the same thing. And it's this rubber thing, and it's got a kind of a lip there, and you can stick that, say if this is a table, so that's the edge of the table, you can just sit it on the edge of the table, and it doesn't move because the way it's designed with these ridges, it really does stay there. You can pick it up easily, but it doesn't move sideways at all. It doesn't slip at all. It's brilliant. And that's obviously where the neck of your guitar rests. So imagine that's imagine that's sitting on an amp or a table or something, and then your guitar can go like that. So it's not like the best guitar stand in the world, and it's not as good as a good guitar stand, or it's not really as good as any guitar stand in some ways, but it's a brilliant emergency accessory because it's so small. You can just go in your gig bag, and if you forget your guitar stand on a gig, you can use this. And I've seen so many people do gigs where they've forgotten the stand, or they don't own a stand for some reason, and they're leaning their guitar against tables or against the amp. That's the usual one. And yeah, it just makes sense to have one of these. I think they're just brilliant. I've got several of these, and I just use them like when I go to schools. I do some teaching in schools. I've got one of these with me then, because there's not always a guitar stand available in the room I'm teaching in, so I just use this, and usually on a chair, or sometimes I use it in one school, I use it on a piano stool. It kind of just sits on anything that's got an edge, and it sits there like that. And yeah, brilliant. So I highly recommend those. D'Addario guitar rest, I think it's one of the best accessories you can buy for your guitar. Okay, thanks for watching.